Today I'm going to use this video podcast to refresh you on some new changes in the law that affect our practices effective September 1. First, you will have a new contract as of September 1. You must use that new contract, which provides for the newly required disclosure as to the existence of a public improvement district covering the property. This is in paragraph 6E7 of the new contract and the associated addendum. The existence of the PID and certain details of the PID must be disclosed on or before execution of the contract, and again at closing, with such notice then being recorded in the records of the county clerk. The notice does require the property address, name of the municipality or county imposing the assessment, and the name of the PID. This is actually fairly easy to complete. Second, you have some new laws governing the HOA which provide for more transparency of fees and also cap some of the charges for the HOA information and updated resale certificate. As covered in my podcast a couple of weeks ago, the HOA must now electronically file a copy of its management certificate, which contains all the fees associated with the transfer, with TREC. TREC will make this website publicly available, which will help you in your negotiations of the fees under the new HOA addendum. Alternatively, as I have encouraged before, because the legislature has capped the fee the HOA can charge for an updated resale certificate at $75, I highly recommend a seller order the information, the package, also known as the subdivision information, before negotiating a contract. The law does allow a seller to order it at any time with no need to have a contract in place. The seller then treats this information like he would treat a seller's disclosure notice. He provides a copy of the HOA package to each potential buyer, and then upon execution of a contract, they can check paragraph A3 on the HOA addendum. That paragraph reads, "Buyer has received and approved the subdivision information before signing the contract." Then buyer can choose whether he wants an updated resale certificate or not. Then it goes on to say, if buyer requires an updated resale certificate, seller at buyer's expense shall deliver it to buyer within 10 days after receiving payment for the updated resale certificate from buyer. Then buyer may terminate this contract and the earnest money will be refunded to buyer if seller fails to deliver the updated resale certificate within the time required. This provision does not give the buyer the unrestricted right to terminate, which actually occurs in paragraphs A1 or 2 of that addendum, and the update only costs $75. By ordering this HOA package during the listing period, seller avoids the unreasonable expedited fees charged when a due date for the information is prior to 10 business days from the order date. It also avoids any temptation to give the HOA a copy of a contract that they are not entitled to, and by providing could violate a privacy right. Plus, the HOA then will not have a buyer name to put on the package. Thus, when they do that, it makes it unusable for any subsequent buyer when the first backs out. Again, the law allows the seller to order this HOA package at any time. No need to have a contract in place. And as long as the package contains information that is no older than 6 months old, the update is authorized. The new laws come into effect on September 1, which is upon us. Allegiance Title tries to keep you up to date so you can better service your client. In turn, we appreciate you partnering with us on your closings. Allegiance Title is your trusted resource for results.